Hey everyone, this is Ryan Lai from UNBOUND VISION, and here we are again with another speed drawing video, and I'm sorry that we haven't been updating recently. There's been a lot of things going on, and you know, I hate making excuses. That's the thing. I don't like making excuses, but here's what actually has happened within these past few weeks. I've had to present at Cal State Northridge, and we recently acquired more volunteer workers. Or I should say more volunteer artists, which is excellent. We always need more volunteer artists. And besides that, we've also acquired some interns. Oh, and what you're looking at right now, I should probably explain the process. So this week's webcomic will actually be a new approach, a new style to it. Because, you know, you can only do the same style for so long. I think what's nice is mixing it up and throwing people off. Because, you know, people are so used to our silly style for these webcomics. And when you shift the style to something a little more serious and a little more, you know, a little more cool, I guess, then suddenly people are like, where is this going? Like, is this going somewhere? Is it still going to be funny? And, you know, I can't spoil that for you. When it releases, you guys will see for yourself whether it's serious or funny. It might be a combination of both, who knows? But we'll make sure to let you guys know when it comes out for this week's webcomic. And this webcomic, of course, features our main characters, Aki and Shiro, from our upcoming anime web series TAKESHI. And if you didn't already know TAKESHI, the series that we're working on at Unbound Vision Studios, TAKESHI is a dark superhero story set in Osaka, Japan, and it's a groundbreaking new anime web series that we're currently working on. And we are right now in the middle of animating the fully animated trailer for the show. And progress is going very well on all ends, surprisingly. We had an experimental phase this last semester with our interns and our volunteer workers, but we are almost done pushing everything we need to push. We have to move on to background refurbishes very soon, but that's simply pushing on the foundation that we set for our backgrounds. We are going to be finished with our characters very soon, and we will be moving into the refurbishing for our storyboards, and that will be done within the next month. But we're going to be moving straight into final animation within this month, basically. So in this month, we're actually starting on final animation for that fully animated trailer for TAKESHI. So if you're wondering about our progress, that's our progress on that end. Sorry, I'm sniffing a lot. Kind of weird stuffy throat today. But yeah, I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? In terms of this comic, I had a lot of fun. I mean, I always have a lot of fun with drawing. Yeah, drawing anything is fun. But I had, in particular, a lot of fun with this comic because it was going, you know, out of my comfort zone. It was going out of my comfort zone into doing something that I had never really done for these comics before. And I think it turned out really awesome, honestly. And I think this next part's the longest part because whenever you're doing line work, it's always going to be more constructive, right? You have to be very particular about the line quality, the depth, and just making sure all the shapes make sense, you know. And you'll be seeing that as we go through all this. But for this comic, actually, it was mostly silhouettes. It was mostly experimenting with silhouettes, which is something I've done before, but I've never done in this format, obviously. So it was really cool. You know, I got to compose it in the shots and see like, oh, does this character look good here, here, here? You know, you get to move them around, see what works and what doesn't. And yeah, and I had fun with this last shot too. It was a pretty difficult last shot, but I got it nailed down pat. So, oh, and recently we've had people inquiring whether or not we do commissions, and we don't do. Our studio, Unbound Vision Studios, we don't do commissions. The only time we would ever do a commission is for a studio or a partner or a company that we really admire and that we've probably worked with before. So we have really close relations to those people. So in other words, you know, it's more of a collaborative effort when it comes to our commissions than anything else. Like we don't just do commissions for everybody, because we wouldn't have time for TAKESHI, right? We want to focus on doing TAKESHI because we love TAKESHI and we want to make sure this comes out absolutely amazing. And that's literally where all of our efforts are being focused, just on TAKESHI. That's all we do right now. And I think the quality of the show is really showing through. Not to be punny, but it really is. And the only way we could do that is by focusing on one thing, and it just makes it so much better because we're not scatterbrained all over everywhere. You know, we do these videos, but again, these videos are about our project, our anime web series TAKESHI. Everything is about TAKESHI. So if it came to you know, Ryan, would you do like sketches of like characters or backgrounds from TAKESHI for us? Yeah, we would totally do that for you guys. And of course, you know, not for free. You know, that it takes time to do those things, but I mean, not always, but it usually takes a lot of time out of our schedule. But yeah, we'd be more than happy to do that for you guys because, you know, we love TAKESHI and that's what we focus on. We only focus on one thing, right? It's like going to a bread maker and you ask the bread maker, what do you make besides bread? He says, no, I only make one thing, just really good bread, right? And then the quality of the bread shows through because that's all they make. That's it, you know? And for us and TAKESHI, it's basically the same thing. And I think we're almost at the end of this video. So if you're wondering why we don't do commissions, it's because we love TAKESHI so much and we are so focused on giving you guys a quality product that we have no choice and we choose to focus on one thing, and that's it. And the quality is really showing through. So, you know, if you're wondering why we don't do commissions, that's the major reason why. And yeah, so this is it for this video. I'm Ryan Lai from UNBOUND VISION, and I hope you guys continue to stay inspired. And I'll see you next time. Bye.